Hey, GED students, let's look at some tricky examples of some otherwise pretty simple concepts. So look at the first one here. It says, translate the phrase, the product of 5x and negative 2x cubed into an algebraic expression. Translate into an algebraic expression. They're asking us to write in the language of algebra. So write in algebra. So no words. We're going to use all symbols. Now, luckily, part of this is already in symbols. We have the 5x and the negative 2x cubed. That's nice. But this product is an important vocabulary word that you need to know how to say, product, but you also need to know how to write in algebra. Okay, so product means a multiplication expression, what you guys think of as the problem, or its simplified answer. Now you might say, well, how am I supposed to know which one to do? Well, usually you assume simplify unless they tell you otherwise. Do the math unless they tell you otherwise. And we can see here they do tell us otherwise in this one. Do not simplify. So we're just writing the multiplication expression, okay? So that being said, if I want to multiply two big ugly things like this, the way that I would definitely do it is with parentheses. Please do not use a time sign, which then could get mixed up with my x. So we'll do 5x times negative 2x cubed. And you might say, well, how do I do that math? And I might say, well, I don't really care. They told me not to simplify, so don't stress it. Now, I just wanted to put these problems here together because we need to talk about parentheses. We know that parentheses are used to say multiplication in algebra, but that's not the only thing they're used for. They're very versatile. So parentheses can be used to tell us to multiply. They also can be used to group, and they also can be used to set symbols apart so they don't blend together. And that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But today in this problem, we're going to see them be used to multiply, and we're going to see them be used to group. Look at the next example. It says, translate the phrase, the cube of negative 1/2 y into an algebraic expression. And again, yay, do not simplify. So we're writing in algebra, we're not simplifying. And most students would get this wrong. Most students would just write negative 1/2 y cubed. Easy, Kate. You taught me how to cube. This is so simple. And I would say that you would be incorrect here. And that's because of the order of operations. Remember that in the order of operations, we see groupings, then exponents, then multiplication and division. And in this little expression here, we have a lot going on. We have this negative 1/2 shoved against this y. Those two things are multiplying. Okay. And then we have this 3 here. That's an exponent. So if I were to simplify this example right the way it stands, I would only be cubing or raising to the third power the y. And that's not what this expression said to do, right? This expression wanted us to take that entire thing, negative 1/2 y, and cube it, raise it to the 1/3 or to the third power. Sorry. How do we do that? We need a way to group. And we're going to use parentheses for that purpose this time. We're going to stick this entire negative 1/2 y into parentheses, and then and only then will we be able to cube the entire thing. The parentheses are absolutely essential here. You are wrong without them. And that being said, you might say, well, how do I do this math? And once again, I say, I don't care. It says do not simplify. But let's look at the next one. This one says find the product again. Woohoo. We know what to do. We did that with the first one. We're multiplying of 3j and negative 6k. Again, we know how to do that. We're just going to take 3j, shove it up against the parentheses with negative 6k, and boom, they're multiplying. But notice this one does not say do not simplify. So if it doesn't say do not simplify, it doesn't just say write an expression, but it actually tells us to find the product here. Now we are going to simplify. But do remember, guys, it's really easy to multiply in algebra. All you have to do is deal with the numbers first. So 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. And then shove any letters up against it. So we have a J and a K. It really doesn't matter what order you write them in, but we usually do write them in alphabetical order, so that's what I'll do. So it's negative 18, just kidding. I mean, JK. Anyway, that is the answer here because I have simplified. I've done all the math that I can do. And a lot of students, though, would be like, what is negative 18jk? I don't know. I can't make this any simpler because no one told me what j is and no one told me what k is. There's still a mystery. And so this is as simple as it's going to get while these letters remain a mystery. I am done. Whew. All right. Ooh, tricky. Yeah, you guys should definitely go practice this.